Does the process for selecting the Attorney General, do you think that constitutes a good reason for seeking replacement of the justices?
I absolutely do. I think that the state, again, having an overwhelming Republican majority in the populace, as reflected in our supermajority in the legislature, and Governor Haslam winning 4 years ago by overwhelming majority, and I believe it's going to win again this year by overwhelming majority. I believe that it absolutely, the Attorney General should reflect that. And as long as he's appointed by the partisan Democrat Supreme Court, they're going to continue to put in a partisan Democrat Attorney General. And I didn't say this during the speech, I probably should have, but Cooper was the state Democrat Party's attorney before he was appointed Attorney General. He himself is a partisan Democrat.
Because I know people have brought that up as one of the issues, is the Attorney General's different decisions and the fact that he is selected by the Supreme Court.
Well, I think the argument that's made there is really is a counter to the idea that the Supreme Court is not partisan. And they point out, well, if that's true, then how come there's never been a Republican Attorney General selected by this nonpartisan Supreme Court? So it's a challenge. The whole retention election process for me is a challenge to the notion that retention elections are not political. They haven't been political because no one's ever pointed out or taken the time or used the resources to point out what the record of the various justices are, good, bad, or indifferent. And this is the first time that we've really had a movement to say, okay, if this is an election, which the Supreme Court or Special Supreme Court says it is, then elections have campaigns. And we're going to have a campaign. The judges are going to have their campaign, and there's going to be the other campaign, which has to only run on the judge's record because there is no opponent. And I think it proves the fallacy of the argument that retention elections are not political. They can be just as political as an individual campaign election can be.